And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He didn't say where he was going.
The spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Handoff to the back. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go.
I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. gets
Damn,
set to
South
kick it
Carolina
away.
got their too. I knew they were gonna pay get one though.
Kick bounces out of the back of the
They
end zone
owe
for
it
a
to us.
touchback.
Them motherfuckers there, they couldn't see them girls. They beat their ass both
Perfect,
times.
but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years.
He
at
working
this
the
position.
thing.
Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young.
He working the thing.
Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Saying, do you know how to play?
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
Oh, my running back hurt. That's why I'm losing game.
That's on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the senior quarterback looks a little bit too much on the throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Clemson offense is back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Clemson.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
What? Near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Niggas done figured out they must have passed the game. Everybody wanna run the ball.
Second and medium. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They tackle him, but
I took over.
Gain down here to 26. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. The Tigers under the line in the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they got run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Williams. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
Deep shot, top right at the 10. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll try the option play here. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before break. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. He decides to keep it here. He'll pitch it. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up and take a shot downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a shot here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down.
Wow.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Yeah, man. That clock got to go down.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Powering through. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient, playing smart at the position, and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. There's contact on the throw. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Comes up with the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drop back here on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's looking deep here. He's got it at the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Nice Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 17, Alabama 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Complete to the running back, but can he get there?
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They're going to run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Tie. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after is good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson. And they get set and out of time at PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here.